Progress.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Howard and Kathy's Big Book Comes Alive Step Study. I am Jimmy. I'm a grateful recovered alcoholic. Surprise, I'm not Howard. And we like to call this Big Book Comes Awake. We have Howard's off for Christmas Eve, so I'll be your host for this evening. We're going to go through uh, a guided meditation. We're going to get into the 11th step, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood and praying only for the knowledge of his will for us and the power to carry that out. And so let me open with a moment of silence to acknowledge God's presence in the room, followed by the set aside prayer. God, we invite you into this room to guide and direct each of us as we seek your truth. Father, Sky Daddy, Sky Mama, Krishna, Atman, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Brahman, High Finance, Capital F, Friend, Boss Universal, Creative Intelligence of the Universe, Czar of the Heavens, the Great Mystery, Space Between, Sky Diddly Doo, Dorothy, and your little dog too, whatever mouth noise you adhere to or really grinds your gears, please set aside within each of us that which would block us off from the truth. Lay aside our prejudice about what we think we know about this process, this meeting, meditation, and our spiritual condition. Remove our fears, Lord, that we may hear your truth through the members of this group. Give us the strength and courage to share your truth with each other in a real spirit of love and compassion for our fellow man. Amen. And let me give you guys a lay of the land. This is a meditation meeting today based on the 11th step. A lot of it, a lot of people think it's prayer or meditation, but it's prayer and meditation. And it's in the top 11 of the steps. So the lay of the land here, you guys get as comfortable as you can. If you guys want to be laying down, that's great. If you want to sit in a chair with both feet down, if you want to get in a lazy boy, if you would need to climb into your dog's dog bed, and that's the most comfortable place, and that's comfortable for me, and I accept that. You go right ahead and get comfortable. And what we'll do here is we'll go through a little bit of breathing exercises. I'll start to talk you through this. We'll close our eyes, have a little bit of background music, but I'm not sure how the Zoom audio works with that. And we'll get you relaxed down to a place of reasonableness, and then we'll go through a spiritual reading and through the AA prayers and come out the other side with a little bit of sharing afterwards. So without further ado, I think I'm going to get this music going, and I'm going to turn off my screen for a little bit because I may be moving in the background. I don't want to distract y'all. So get into a posture that is comfortable for you, uh, whatever that is, whether it doesn't need to be any sort of yoga posture, it doesn't need to be awkward facing dog, and it does not need to be a lotus pose or anything like that. Just something that's comfortable for you. And All right. Gently close your eyes and focus towards the center of your forehead, to your mind's eye, if it would be. And take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. Let all that stuff go. Let all that holiday things, all that rushing around, all that cooking and thinking and wrapping and all the stuff that gets us all tied up in these holidays. And just let that go for an hour here and start to relax, start to settle in, start to feel your body start to give way. And take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Breathe in God and exhale self. If any external thoughts come into your mind, simply acknowledge them. Whatever you resist persists. Thoughts are like trains in a train station. They come and they go, and that train's not for you. You can get on, but arrival and departure are going to be in the same spot. But just sit, find yourself a bench, and watch those trains come on by. Watch those thoughts come in and go out. If you need to, tether yourself to my voice. Let me lead you through the meditation. Nothing left for y'all to do except follow a few suggestions and relax. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. With each inhale and exhale, you become more and more relaxed, more at peace, more at ease. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Let your shoulders go. Let any tension you may have in your arms, just let that all go. Down into each one of your elbows, through your forearms. Relax your hands. Relax into your neck. Let all of that stuff go. Let any of those thoughts that keep coming in, let them all go. Just follow my voice as we move through this meditation. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Let all those thoughts of sales and the day after Christmas. Did I get what I wanted for Christmas? Is there enough room for Santa to get down the chimney? Let all that stuff go. Just relax. Take a deep breath in. And let it all go. Relax your legs, your upper and your lower. Relax your feet. Just let your body start to ease into this meditation. Maybe see if you can relax 5% more, maybe even 10% more. Just let all that stuff go. Feel your shoulders start to give way a little bit more and a little bit more. Feel yourself start to sink down into your seat or bed. Feel yourself start to melt and soften. With each inhale, you become more and more relaxed. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Let all that stuff go. Let all the worries of the world pass right over you. Let yourself be right here, right now. Feel yourself start to ease into this meditation. Feel your head start to get heavy and relaxed. Feel your shoulders give just a little bit further down through your upper arms, through your biceps and triceps. Relax, relax. Relax down into each one of your elbows, each one of your forearms. Relax down to each one of your wrists. And then feel a tingling, a vibration, a certain sort of energy in each one of your hands as they start to become more and more relaxed. Feel it move into your thumb and into your first finger and into your middle finger, into your ring finger. And feel that energy move into your pinky. Relax, relax. Feel yourself start to sink further and further into your chair. All the worries of the world start to fly away. Start to release all that stuff. Start to sink down in to this meditation and relax. Feel that ease start to move through your shoulders, into your shoulder blades, into your middle back. Relax and release. Relax down through your chest, into your heart. Relax. Relax down the sides of your body, across your ribs, down into your abdomen. Relax. Relax. Feel that warm, tingling, relaxing energy move into each one of your hips, down into your sit bones, and feel yourself start to sink just a little bit further into your seat. Feel yourself start to settle in just a little bit further and a little bit further. Feel yourself start to relax through each one of your upper legs, through your quads, around your IT bands, down around through your hamstrings. Relax and release. Feel that energy move down your upper legs, through all those muscle fibers, relaxing down to each one of your bones, approaching each one of your knees. Maybe your knees start to splay apart as they become more and more relaxed. Feel that energy move down into each one of your calves, relaxing your calves, releasing and relaxing any bit of tension you had left from the day. Let it all simply float away. Relax down across the fronts of your lower legs, through your shins, down below your calf, around each one of your ankle bones, and into each one of your heels. Relax and release. Let any bit of tension you had left from the world, let it all start to fly away as we take a deep breath in and let it all go. Feel that energy move down into each one of your arches, moving across the surface of both of your feet, relaxing as it goes. Feel that warm, tingling, relaxing energy move all through your foot, across the top of your foot, down into each one of your toes. Relax and release. Feel that energy move down and around each one of your toes, releasing and relaxing every cell, and every fiber. Feeling yourself start to move down into a place of reasonableness, of relaxation, into a spot where you're right here, right now. Breathe in God and exhale self. And feel that energy start to reverse back up through each one of your toes, around the bottoms and in between, moving up into your feet, across all the metacarpals, around the bones, the tendons, the ligaments, releasing it all. Relax, relax. Feel that energy move across the bottoms of each of your feet. Feel it start to move through the arches. And start to feel it move up towards the ankles on both of your feet. Feel that energy start to fill up like a cup of water, the bottoms of your heels. Feel it start, that level start to move on up. This relaxing, warm, tingling energy. Feel it wrap around each one of your ankle bones, around your Achilles tendon, relaxing and releasing as it moves on up. Feel it move on up into the lower parts of your legs. Relax and release. Feel it move on up towards each one of your calves. Feel your calves start to relax and release as that warm, tingling, relaxing energy moves all through every muscle fiber, letting go of any tension you may have still had left from the day. Let it all start to wash away. And feel that energy start to move on up into both of your knees, relaxing your knees. Feel it move all through the meniscus, underneath the kneecap, wrapping behind on that soft skin behind your knees. Relax and release. Feel the lower parts of your legs start to get heavy as they become more and more relaxed. Feel that energy start to move on up and pour into each one of your quads, through your upper legs, releasing and relaxing all through those muscle fibers. Feel it start to pour off the sides of your legs through that IT band, wrapping down around into your hamstrings, releasing and relaxing any bit of tension you had left from the day. Let it all simply go away. And feel that energy move on up, back on the tops of your quads, moving on up to your hip flexors, relaxing your hip flexors. Release and relax any bit of tension you had left from the day. Let it all slip away. And feel that energy roll off your hip flexors, down into your sit bones. Feel yourself start to sink further and further into your seat as you become more and more relaxed. And I want you to picture right there in your pelvis, this energy start to fill up like water in your pelvis. Your pelvis is like a bowl. And feel this relaxing energy start to fill up into your pelvis. And feel it start to circle counterclockwise from right to left, wrapping around from your right hip across your lower abdomen to your left hip, across your low back. Feel it start to speed up as a little centrifuge right there, relaxing, spinning energy. And at the center of that, I want you to notice a ball of light start to form at the center of that. Ball of warm, relaxing energy. Take that ball of energy and move it right to the base of your spine. Move that energy up a vertebrae and another, relaxing as it goes. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. Feel this ball of energy move up a vertebrae and another, just cresting your hips now, radiating out from your spine, around your side body, across your abdomen with all that relaxing energy. When it hits that center line, let it pour on through every one of your cells and every one of your organs, relaxing and releasing any bit of tension you had left from the day. Let it all simply go away. Let that energy move on back to the spine and up a vertebrae and another. Once again, pulsing out from your spine, wrapping around your lats, across your ribs and through your abdomen, relaxing and releasing. Once again, as it hits that center line, let it pour on through every cell and every organ, relaxing every cell and every organ. You feel that energy reconvene at your spine and up a vertebrae and another, just below your shoulder blades now. Feel your shoulder blades start to give way and slide down onto your back. You feel that energy pulse again, wrapping across your mid-back, around your sides and across your ribs. Feel it move across your upper abdomen, relaxing as it goes. And once it hits that center line, let it pour all through, permeating every cell and every organ, relaxing every cell and every organ. Let that energy move on back through to the spine and up a vertebrae and another. Relaxing as it goes. Feel it just between your shoulder blades now. Feel your shoulder blades start to slide down even further. Start to feel it wrap across the tops of your shoulder blades and underneath, relieving any bit of tension you had left from the day. Let it all simply fade away. Feel it wrap around each one of your shoulders. Feel your arms start to get heavy on your body. Feel it wrap around to the lower part of your chest. When it hits that center line, let it pour on in and through each one of your lungs, through your organs, and back into your spine. And feel that energy move up a vertebrae and another, directly between your shoulder blades now. Feel your shoulder blades, your traps, and everything start to relax as this energy pulses out across the tops of your shoulder blades and underneath, wrapping around each one of your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders. You feel it start to move into your chest. When it hits the center line, let it pour down into your heart space. And here in your heart space, let this energy start to build and start to grow. Start to see an orange orb of light. Start to be right there in your heart space. And let that energy grow. Let that love grow right there. And start to feel the warmth through your back, through your side body. Feel that warmth in there. Feel that love from your creator. And let that energy build and press out into the world and send out the love that you have for everybody, the love that you have for God, a love from your heart space that is unconditional. Let that move out through across your room, out your house, across your street, filling your whole city, your whole country, wrapping around this whole world on this Christmas Eve. And leave a little bit of that warmth right there in your heart space. And take a little bit of that energy back to your spine. Move it up a vertebrae and another, relaxing as it goes. Feel it move up into that triangular muscle that attaches your neck to your back, your traps. A lot of us like to hold tension there. Guess what, y'all? We don't need it there. Let that energy move down each one of your traps, relaxing and releasing as it goes. Let it roll over the tops of your shoulders, down across your collarbone. And let that energy meet right there where your collarbone meets, with that little dip in your neck. And let that energy flow on through your esophagus, your windpipe, meeting back up with the spine and up a vertebrae and another into the lower parts of your neck. And let's send that warm, tingling, relaxing energy out through those muscles of the neck. And give it a little bit of love for all the hard work it's done all day, carrying around all your big thoughts and your big ideas. Let it wrap a warm embrace around your throat. And feel that warm, tingling, relaxing energy, that welcoming energy permeate all the way through and back to your spine and up a vertebrae and another. And once again, sending out that relaxing energy through the muscles of your neck. Once again, showing love for carrying around all your big ideas. Let that energy move down along your jawline, releasing and relaxing and permeating all the way through and back to your spine. And at the end of your spine, start to feel that energy move into your hairline, relaxing as it goes. Maybe you feel it tingle on each one of the hair follicles. Maybe you feel your head start to release. Maybe your ears start to get heavy on the sides of your head as that energy moves its way up to the top of your head. And here at the top of your head, at your crown, let this energy start to build and layer on top of itself and kind of undulate back and forth until it gets a little bit soft and weighty at the top of your head. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And on the exhale, let all that energy flow down out of your hairline, across your forehead, relaxing your forehead, across each one of your eyebrows, pouring across each one of your eyes, into your cheeks, relaxing the sides of your nose, releasing that little muscle next to your ear that keeps your jaw so tight. Feel it pour over the top of your lip, the bottom of your lip. Let all that warm, tingling, relaxing energy pour down off of your chin, just putting you in a state of relaxation. Relax. Compassion. Once you've seen the face of God, you will see that same face on everyone you meet. The true God has no face. The true God has no name. But we cannot identify with that until we are at a very high level of insight. Until then, the gods with faces and the gods with names are still more worthy of veneration and study than the illusions of the world. With long and sincere training, it is possible to see the face of God. Holiness is not about scientific objectivity. It is about a deep and clear recognition of the true nature of life. Your attitude towards God will be different than anyone else's God. Divinity is a reflection of your own understanding. If your experience differs from others, that does not invalidate your sense of godliness. You will have no doubts after you have seen. Knowing God is the source of compassion in our lives, we realize that our separation from others is artificial. We are neither separate from other people, nor are we separate from God. It is only our own egotism that leads us to define ourselves as individuals. In fact, a direct experience with God is a direct experience of the utter universality of life. If we allow it to change our way of thinking, we will understand our essential oneness with all things. How does God look? Once you see God, you will see that face on every person that you meet. God, I offer myself to thee, to build with me and to do with me as thou wilt. Relieve me of the bondage of self, that I may better do thy will. Take away my difficulties, that victory over them may bear witness to those I would help of thy power, thy love, and thy way of life. May I do thy will always. My Creator, I am now willing that you should have all of me, good and bad. I pray that you now remove from me every single defect of character which stands in the way of my usefulness to you and my fellows. Grant me strength as I go out from here to do your bidding. Amen. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace, that where there is hatred, I may bring love, that where there is wrong, I may bring the spirit of forgiveness, that where there is discord, I may bring harmony, that where there is error, I may bring truth, that where there is doubt, I may bring faith, that where there is despair, I may bring hope, that where there are shadows, I may bring light, that where there is sadness, I may bring joy. Lord, grant that I may seek rather to comfort than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood, to love than to be loved. For it is by self-forgetting that one finds, it is by forgiving that one is forgiven, it is by dying that one awakens to eternal life. Amen. Take a nice, gentle breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the heartbeat inside of your chest. I'm going to start to walk you back from the meditation. Take another deep breath in through your nose and let it all out. Start to feel where your back is pressed up against your chair or up against the floor. Start to feel where your low back is. down into each one of your sit bones, across the backs of your legs, down into each one of your feet. And I'm going to start to count you back from 5 to 1 as we start to feel the space of the room start to come back in. Maybe you recognize a familiar smell. Start to feel the air move around and all the energy around your body, in between your fingers, across each one of your cheeks, maybe across your forehead. Feel the difference in the temperature of the air in your skin. And start to feel yourself starting to come back into your body and starting to recognize. And 5, starting to become a little bit more aware. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just some small little gestures. And 4, starting to become awake. Maybe move your head from right to left. Start to feel yourself start to come back to the room, back to where we began. And 3, starting to become awake. And I want you to take your right hand and place it over your chest. And feel that heartbeat into your chest. Feel that warmth from that glow of the nearness of your Creator. And spread some of that glow to each one of the rest of these squares in here. A little bit of gratitude for taking a little bit of time out. A little gratitude for yourself. A little gratitude to the other members in here for taking that time out to listen to God. Take a break from Christmas and all these holidays. And leave your hand right there on your chest as we get to 1. And we start to be almost all the way awake, almost all the way awake. Keep your eyes closed for just 1 more minute. Take a deep breath in. And let it all go. And gently open your eyes back to the room, wide awake, wide awake. Well, thank you all so much for coming with me on this Christmas Eve journey into the 11th step. It's not prayer or meditation, it's prayer and meditation. We got both of them in, and that's great. Is there anybody that has anything they'd like to share on their experience today? Anything that came to them was a little bit difficult for you? Did you have thoughts of Christmas presents, things that didn't get wrapped, or anything start to try and intrude on your relaxing time? Becca, come on in.
Yeah, sorry I was a little bit late, but I got the gist of it, and I've known you girls before. I managed little bits of it, and I found the last little bit quite soothing. I mean, obviously, I'm in constant pain round the clock at the minute. I'm waiting for urgent surgery in the new year. I've got myopathy and stenosis, so I'm in a lot of pain. But I did find that, what I did come for quite useful. So, just say thanks, really.
Absolutely, Becca. And so it's so great to see you again. Thank you for coming.
Just to you, and obviously it's first Christmas without my dad. Different, but I'm grateful of the meetings,
Absolutely. Yeah, we got friends in every city or in every square, don't we?
Yeah, and thank you that you've stepped up to do the meeting tonight on Christmas Eve, so that we have a meeting, so that Howard can have a night off and do what he's doing. So it was either you stepped up or no meeting, and everybody needs a meeting at Christmas, don't they? So thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I drank on Christmas Eve. I surely need to go to a meeting on Christmas Eve. Michelle, would you like to come in and share with us?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Michelle, good to see you.
You too. Thank you so much for doing that. Um, it's very relaxing. I fell asleep. I I fall asleep pretty easily when I meditate, but I most of it I was awake and I was expecting to feel some of the aches and pains that I normally have, but it was like everything was relaxed away and it just kind of floated off and it was just really nice. And I just wanted to say thank you for doing this for us this week. Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
absolutely. Merry Christmas to you too, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Leslie, my old friend, what you doing?
Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm an alcoholic. Jimmie, it's so good to hear your voice again. Just wonderful. It was an early Christmas gift. And speaking of which, happy Christmas to everyone here. Um, there have been a lot of things going on in my life, good and bad. But today was hectic and wonderful. And this meditation just capped it off. I love the way you read the St. Francis prayer, and I love your meditations. And it was a day that I was out and about and doing things all day long. And excuse me, coming home to this meditation tonight was just wonderful. I will have another busy day tomorrow, but I have an hour of peace and being with friends and hearing your wonderful voice again, Jimmie. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, Leslie. It was great to see you. Yeah, you give me a call anytime you need a meditation. You got my number. Miss Regina, would you like to come in and share?
Hi, thank you so much, Regina, alcoholic. Wow, I started to cry. I mean, because this was exactly what I needed, and I felt like I had just been given the perfect gift. And so thank you. That was beautiful. Ditto everything that's been said and the reading of the St. Francis prayer. But the way you took us through the body too was just phenomenal. So thank you. Thank you. I'm so delighted to be here, and I'm just bummed I gotta wait another week. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I love doing this. I just as the world has opened up, I was doing this on Wednesdays and then I kind of got moved around and started to not do this, but Howard, I've done this for Howard before, so I've been doing this since the 1990s when I was still active. I was still trying to find an escape out of here, even not through a bottle. You know, I was looking in all these spiritual places, but not in the right place. And then this just kind of landed in Alcoholics Anonymous. It's one of the steps. It's in the top 12. So it's great. I love that I can be of service to people and just kind of let them relax. I know there's a lot of resistance sometimes, but having somebody else drive is nice, you know. You just get in and you don't even have to worry about the radio, the maps, or anything. I take care of it all. Miss Liz, would you like to come in and share?
Oh, thank you, Jimmie. My name's Liz, and I'm an alcoholic. And thank you, Jimmie, for doing the meditation tonight. It was nice to hear you again, because I've heard you before on many occasions, but your meeting was a wee bit too late at night for me, 1 o'clock in the morning. But it was lovely. I tuned right in. I could feel the energy. It was lovely. Thank you very much. I'm glad
Absolutely,
to be.
Liz.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah, I know that at that time frame for across the pond, I was trying to be all things to everybody, and I couldn't get a time that would get West Coast over across the pond as well as East Coast. So it's very difficult to get into this, and then find people that are ready to come every week and stuff like that. Because people are like, I don't need meditation this week. I'm good, you know. Like I'm pretty self-sufficient this week, you know. First requirement, maybe we'll make that the second requirement. That doesn't work with us. Anybody else like to come in and share? Oh, there's my friend Pamela. She made it in. Come on, y'all. These shares are fat free. You guys can say there's no wrong answers in here either. Miss Joyce, come on in.
Hey, Jimmy and everyone. Thank you for the meditation. I came in to hear Howard, and then when I turned on, I came in late. I heard your voice. I could not see, but I just kind of thinking that's you. And that meditation was awesome. Thank you very much. You blessed us. It was so nice seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce. It's great hearing you again, too. I was in Mississippi earlier. Was it this year that me and you went and had coffee, Joyce? I was just in
Yes.
Mississippi, and Joyce lives right there in Jackson. And I'm like, let's go get some coffee or something. And she told me she had like 15 minutes. I think we sat for an hour and just chatted like old friends.
Thank you. You're always welcome. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Joyce. Kimberly, you have something for us today.
Yes, Jimmy, I just want it to be known that I just now realized that you are the meditation that Howard and Kathy spoke about. That would be a one-time thing. I thought it was tomorrow, but obviously I have missed it. So I'm very pissed off at myself. I'm very upset because I really, really wanted to do this entire meditation thing. I need to meditate more. So I'm very mad that I missed it. Was it recorded?
It was recorded. We're still recording. You're getting recorded right now.
Oops. Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm glad that I came in. You know, I did come in. However, and I'm sorry that I missed you.
Oh, no worries, Kimberly. You're right on time. You know, so sometimes God has us doing some other stuff, but you can find this on Recovery Speakers and the ones that I did before at the Big Book Comes Awake. At Recovery Speakers, if you search that out, I think we have 3 recordings on there, and we have Kurt Z talking about 10 and 11 as well. And that's a really special talk too. So.
Oh, great. Oh, and I love your shirt. I like your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. I like it too.
Hey. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. Anybody else like to come in and share? We still got 11 minutes.
Hi, Jimmy.
No. Hey.
Hey, so there's no Howard, huh, today?
There's no Howard. It's just a Jimmy, Kathy.
Oh, so you had a meditation or something?
That's what we did, Kathy.
All right. So, you were talking about, is it your Facebook page?
No, I was talking about recoveryspeakers.com.
Okay.
Where Howard has his workshop stuff. There's also, if you search up Big Book Comes Awake, there's 3 of my meditations on there, and Kurt, when I had him come on and talk about 10 and 11. So you can find them right there at Recovery Speakers, and you have Jimmy Meditation on Demand.
All right on. Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah. And I've tested it myself too. I was like, I got to see what this product's all about. And at first, all I did was nitpick my voice, and I was like, I don't like how I said that. And I was like, all right, let's hold on a second. Let's stop. Let's be a different person. And then all of a sudden, I like woke up like, in the third step prayer, and I'm like, what just happened? It's like, I guess that worked pretty good. So I knocked myself out. And sometimes I went to this meditation retreat one time, and this girl raises her hand and she says, what does it mean if I fall asleep every time that I go to meditate? And this real meek little Asian guy says, he doesn't say anything for a while, and he looks up and he goes, it means you're tired.
Yeah.
Said you probably need to get some more sleep. And I was like, that is so perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better answer than that. He didn't try and, wrap it around anything else or something. But sometimes we keep pushing and keep pushing, especially us as alcoholics. We're trying to make everything perfect. Work this over here, work this over there, the lights, the ballet. I need to get out of that business. We're not the director anymore. But every once in a while we forget and we start passing out scripts. It's just kind of where we are and what we do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas to you. Yes, don't taunt me. I can talk for 9 more minutes. I really can. Yes, sir. Duncan. Hope I pronounced that correct.
That's okay, Jimmie. It's okay. Excellent, alcoholic.
Oh,
Jimmie, I just wanted to come in and just say thank you, really. I have to admit, I won't lie to you. I came on expecting to see Howard and Kathy tonight, and my prayer's not too bad, but my meditation is normally active. I normally walk and I normally do a lot of stuff in the country and stuff. But tonight, I I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay. I'm here now. I'm going to sit. I'm going to listen. And I lay down, and I've lain down in a darkened room, and I really enjoyed it. One thing though, Jimmie, when we were going through my body, I felt a lot of pain in my left knee. Um, when I was concentrating, would that is that normal, common?
Sometimes we become aware of things that we're not aware of. Your knee was probably hurting before you got into the meditation. As we start to get in and we start to, I haven't been paying attention to my body. Like I had a guy that told me, he goes, every time I go into meditation, I get more tense. And I go, no, you were tense before you got into meditation. Now you just recognize that you're tense all the time. So sometimes we can have these things. Sometimes the body stores things in different places. We push down emotions and the body keeps a score. It could be something that was starting to release, starting to break free. I'm not any metaphysical. I didn't get into AA, get recovered and get a doctor's outfit or anything. I'm still got the ass out gown and I'm walking from room to room thinking that I'm a doctor. I can't tell you exactly what's going on in your body, but I know from what happened through meditation of myself, I've noticed that, in different places, I'll keep tension from different things in my shoulders and stuff. Maybe it'll be job related, maybe it'll be relationships, money, finances, and other stuff. A lot of people keep it in their hips and stuff like that. And you'll be like, man, my hips are so tight. And sometimes you can have an emotional opening. Sometimes some tears will flow, and that's always nice to just just let it all go, because there's so many things that we just hold on to anymore, and until we let go absolutely, the result's nil. So we just keep letting go, and hopefully that knee pain is not anything serious, and maybe it was just a little bit of fear leaving your body.
Lovely stuff. Thanks very much, Jimmie, and happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to you
Absolutely.
all. God bless. Love the prayers.
Absolutely. wish I had my Mike J here to take us out, but I'm going to take us out with a different prayer. We got 5 minutes left. I know that Howard usually takes us out with the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to take us out with a little bit something different. So, if you guys will indulge me for a second. Thank you, Father, for all compassion, sternness, kindness, cruelty, humility, grandiosity, flexibility, rigidness, gentle, obtuse, patience, and opposition. May my heart and mind combine, open and free, cleanse the borders of my fellow travelers and me. May I shine bright, only so others can, through all that there is, the space between. Amen. Thank you all so much for coming and indulging me on Christmas Eve and letting me fill the two big seats of Kathy and Howard, and I really appreciate, and I felt the love coming through the screen from each and every one of you. I know it's probably a surprise. They're like, oh no, it's Jimmie. I'll relax you down. We'll have a good time. So thank you all, and you guys have a happy holiday, whatever your holiday is. Just
Thank you,
enjoy,
Jimmie.
enjoy. Thank you,
Happy New
Leslie.
Year
so
in
much.
advance.
Everyone.
Thank you, Jimmie. Happy
Thanks,
New Year.
everyone.
I miss you,
Blessings.
Jimmie.
Peace.
I miss you
Bye-bye.
too.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Cheers.
Bye.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jimmie. Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
Becca. Thank you, Jake.
See ya.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much, Jimmie. It was great. It's just that I needed this evening. I really enjoyed it. Thanks.
Absolutely, Amy. Thank you for being here.
Happy Christmas, everyone. Oh, hey, Charlotte.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna say goodnight to y'all, and you guys have a Merry Christmas, and don't do anything that I used to do. Love you all. Have a Happy New Year as well. Good night.